This is Hema, this is Akshata, and this is Tanmay. We will be taking you through a runner's warm-up. The first exercise in this routine is half step forward. In this exercise, you move half a step ahead, bend forward, tap your hands on all the four corners of your feet, move the next half step forward, keep your knees straight and feel the stretch in your hamstrings. The next exercise in the warm-up routine is wide leg forward bend. Keep your feet more than hip width apart. Bend forward. Tap your hands on the front, back, on your feet. Come up. Place your hands on your waist and bend back. Exhale, go down, back, on your feet. Place your hands on your waist and bend back. Repeat this 5 times. Let's now move on to cat and cow stretch. Place your knees on the mat, knees hip width apart, feet flat on the mat or toes tucked in. Place your palms shoulder width apart, shoulders in line with your wrist. Inhale, lift your head up, chest up, arch your back. Exhale, round your spine, chin to the chest. Arch back, look up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. The next in the sequence is upward dog to downward dog movement. This helps in warming up your upper body, especially your arms and your spine. Move from upward dog to downward dog. Upward dog to downward dog. Repeat this 5 to 10 times. The next is a hip opening sequence called lunge twist. Bring your right leg outside of your right palm. Take your right hand up. Look at your fingertips. Back to downward dog. Bring your left leg outside of your left palm. Take your left hand up. Look at your fingertips. Back to downward dog. Right leg outside of your right palm. Right hand up. Look at your fingertips. Back to downward. Left leg outside of your left palm in a lunge. Take your left hand up. Look at your fingertips. We repeat this 5 times on each side. The next sequence is downward dog to pigeon. Starting from pigeon, lift your right leg up in the air. Bring your right leg in front in pigeon pose. Stay there for 1, 2. Take your right leg all the way back to downward dog. We're repeating this 5 times on each side. Each time staying for 2 counts. This helps in the outward rotation of your hip and also improve your ankle flexibility and mobility. Let's move on to the next warm-up, which is low lunge to half split transition. Starting from downward dog, bring your right leg in between your palms, left knee down on the mat, left foot flat. Hands on your waist, move your hips forward as you can. At the same time, keep your right knee in line with your ankle. Place your hands next to your feet, straighten your right leg and move your buttocks back. Move forward into low lunge. Move back into half split, bringing your chin towards your shin. Repeating this for 5 more times. This helps in stretching your hamstrings as well as maintaining or improving that ankle mobility. The next in the sequence is to improve your ankle mobility and give it the much needed warm-up. We often ignore our ankles when doing any form of warm-up and only concentrate on the major muscles. Starting from downward dog, bring your right leg in between your palms, left knee down, foot flat on the mat. Hands on your waist, bring your hips forward. Keep moving your hips forward till your knee starts to move ahead of your ankle. Come back. Again, move forward, bringing your knee ahead of your ankle. Stay there for a few breaths. Come back to low lunge. From again, move forward, bringing your hips as forward as you can, and at the same time, get your knee ahead of your ankle. Take it as slow as you can. If you have knee and ankle conditions, take it very slow and be careful. Repeating this on the left side now. Go back to downward dog. Bring your left leg in between your palms. Right knee down on the mat. Right foot flat. Bring your hips forward, bringing your ankle, bringing your knee ahead of your ankle. Continue this for 4 more times. Take it slow and hold it for 1, 2, 3 more times. Once done, take your hands down next to your foot, leg back to downward dog. The next warm-up routine in the sequence is to help improve your hip mobility. Sit down with your legs spread wide, knees bent. Be on your heels, hands behind your buttocks for support. Keep your spine straight. Bend your knees to the right. Come back to center. Bend your knees towards the left. Come back to center. Knees going to the right. Come back to center. Knees going to the left. Come back to the center. Keep your spine straight throughout this movement. Repeat this 5 times on each side. Let's start with glute bridge. Lie down on your back. Bend your knees, heels close to the buttock. Feet hip width apart. Hands next to your body, palms facing down. Lift your buttocks up, lower back up, mid back up, upper back up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift your buttocks up. Exhale down. Glute bridge pulses. 5 times. Let's go. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One last time. Up and down. Relax. The next sequence is knee hugs. Bend your right knee. Catch hold of your knee. Hug your knee to your chest. Bring your forehead to the knee. Bend your left knee. Hug your knee to the chest. Bring your forehead to the knee. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. One last time. Right, left. Relax. Let's move on to lying down hamstring stretch. Interlock your fingers just below your knee. Straighten your leg. Bend your knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Change the leg. Catch hold of your left leg just below your knee. Straighten your left leg as much as possible and bend your knee. Up and down. Up and down. Straighten it as much as possible and bend. Up and down. Moving on to spinal twist. Lying down with your legs straight, take your hands and open them like wings to the side. Lift your left leg up all the way 90 degree. Take your leg towards your right fingertips. Make sure both your shoulders are on the mat. Lift your right leg up, take it towards your left fingertips. Come back to center. Right leg up towards your left fingertips, back to center. Left leg up towards your right fingertips, back to center. Continue this for 3 more times. Ensure your shoulder remains on the mat throughout this movement. Flip over on your stomach. Hands spread like wings, palms facing down. Lift your right leg up, slightly bend your knee. Take your leg towards your left fingertips. Make sure both your shoulders remain on the mat as much as possible. Lift your left leg up, slightly bend your knee, bring your foot towards your right fingertips. Repeating this 5 more times on each side. Let's go. It's very important to place your shoulders on the mat, forehead down on the mat. Moving on to resistance band workouts. Place your loop band around your ankles. Keep your legs hip width apart, hands on your waist. Start walking towards your right, taking small steps as you walk. Keep your steps as small as possible. Keep your spine straight without moving your hip too much to the side. Keep your hips square. Repeat the same thing on the left side. Walk 5 to 10 steps on each side. With your loop band around your ankles and your feet hip width apart, lift your right leg above the ground and draw a circle in the clockwise direction for 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change the direction and draw a circle anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your right leg on the ground. Lift your left leg above the ground and draw a circle in the outward direction, outside to inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. The next workout is called clamshells. For this, place your loop band just above your knees around your thighs. Lie down on the mat. Flip over to your right. Use your right hand to support your head. Place your feet on top of each other, stacked up nicely. Bend your knees, heels closer to your buttocks. Lift your left knee up, opening your knees like how a clamshell would. Your feet remain stacked on top of each other. Change the side. Flip over to your left, using your left hand to rest or to support your head. Lift your right knee up and down, opening your right knee and closing. Repeat it for 5 times. The next warm-up in the sequence is dead bugs. Alternate leg dead bug. Lie on the mat with your arms extended straight over your chest so that they form a perpendicular angle with your upper body. Bend your hips and knees 90 degrees, lifting your feet off the ground. Your upper body, your thighs and your shin are all at a 90-degree angle from each other. Engage your core, maintaining contact between your lower back and the mat. Keeping your right arm and left leg exactly where they are, slowly reach your left arm backward over your head toward the floor as you simultaneously extend your right knee and hip, reaching your right heel towards the floor. Move slowly and steadily, breathing in as you extend your leg. breathing out as you bend your leg back. Reverse the movement and return your left arm and right leg to their starting position. Repeat on the other side. This time, keep your left arm and right leg steady as you extend your right arm and left leg. Do the same number of repetitions on each side. Remember to keep your core engaged and your lower back in contact with the mat throughout the entire movement. Beginning with plank mountain climbers. Start in plank position. Bend your right knee, bring your knee towards your right elbow. Repeating it for 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each time end with a plank. Let's move on to the left side now. Starting from plank, bring your left knee towards your left elbow and doing it for the next 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. End in plank. Let's get your heart pumping now. Stand up. You're beginning with high knees. Start lifting your knee as high as possible, almost close to your chest. Keep your hands at your chest level so that you know how high to bring your knees. Right, left, left. Go on till you finish 20 on both sides. Next is butt kick. Keep your hands behind your buttocks. Begin kicking till your heels reach your buttocks. Continue 10 times on each side. Alternate legs, right, left. Make sure you keep your spine straight and keep looking ahead. Moving on to quick feet. Stand with your hands close to your chest, slightly leaning forward. Start moving really quickly, lifting your feet slightly above the ground. Keep your feet in contact with the ground, only very slightly lifting your feet in quick succession.